Hey guys, let's see about mini project discussion. And here, before going on to develop a mini project by using MUC1 and MUC2 architecture, let's have some points to be kept in mind. So, what are the basic understanding? What are the basic need and requirement, or what are the industry standard to be followed? That we will discuss. And this after this discussion, we'll develop two projects: mini project one and mini project two. Okay. So, if you look at the result set, there are some objects where which can send over the network and which cannot send over the network. So we can send only a serializable Java objects over the networks. What about the objects which are not serializable? Those objects cannot be sent over the networks, but that you can use with respect to your local application. So we cannot send only so we can send only serializable objects over the networks. Let's look at an example. Is result set object is a serializable? No, result set object is not a serializable object. So we cannot send a serializable object over the network directly. So to solve this problem, we have two solutions. So the alternative to work with the result set is RowSet. In the approach one, you can use RowSet instead of result set. Okay. So all the RowSet objects are serializable by default, and very few JDBC drivers supports the RowSet. Okay. And next approach is what? Next approach is copy the result set data object, okay, into a collection framework variable or collection framework data source or data structure variable data source, and send that data source or data structure object over the network. This is one solution. Okay. And all collection framework data structure variables are serializable by default. Okay. And working with this approach is industry standard and it is recommended to use. Okay. And let's have some of the synchronized data structures and non-synchronized data structures. Just pay attention. What is the meaning of synchronized and what is the meaning of non-synchronized? Whenever you want to perform parallel read and write operations, okay, the data structure framework, data structure variable, which provides this facility, parallel read and parallel write and update, that is called as synchronized. Okay. So if you are looking to perform only read operations, means non-synchronized operations, only read operations, non-synchronized operations on a collection framework data structure, then it is recommended to use non-synchronized data structure variable for better performance. So what are the non-synchronized data structure variables in the case of collection framework or Java.util package? One of them, some of them are array list, or you can use hash map. This is one case. If you want to use synchronized operations, okay, if you want to perform parallel read operations and parallel write operations on a collection framework data structure variable, okay, because you are going to send that collection framework data structure variable over the network. So, okay, and in this case, definitely there is a need of synchronizations and to provide the thread safety features. For that purpose, you need to work with the vectors and hash tables are the collection framework variable. Okay, so let me have some example, the pictorial representations of how can I able to explain, how can I able to understand. So let's have, I have, take example, this is my result set object. This is my result set object and I have some records and let me draw one more. Let me use. This is my array list. Okay. This is my array list and this is my result set. So let me add here. This is my result set. Result set. Okay. So instead of calling result set, let me call RS and I'll keep this RS. RS. This is my result set object. Okay. And here let me add before first record. Just recall the JDBC knowledge. Recall the JDBC knowledge. Okay. This is my result set object and this is what? Array list, or you can call AL. AL in bracket. Let me write array list object. Array list object is a part of collection. Array list object. Now I want to send this object over the networks. So array list is a non-synchronized object. Okay. So take example in my. So let me draw some of the How many records are there? 1, 2, 3, and finally this is 4. So I have 4 records. Similarly, let me add some of the rows here. Maybe I can call roll number, student roll number 101, Ganesha, and he lives in Pune. Next, 102, Shankara, he lives in uh, Lakshminagar. Okay, maybe 103, 103. His name is Rajesh or Vithala, and he lives in Pandharpur. Okay, and 104, Mauli, lives in Tuzapur. Okay, so I added some of the. There are some of the records which has been fetched by, which have been fetched from the database. Okay, so I have 3 records. I have 3 columns. I have 4 rows: roll number, name, and address. Okay, and I got the data from the database. I returned into the result set, but I cannot send this result set object over the network. So what I'll do, I'll try to convert this to array list objects. So how do I convert? So simply, I'm connecting one by one. So this is one. Okay, fine. So I try to do this so into the array list. So this is directly not possible. This is directly not possible. Okay, means it is not a synchronizer. It is not a synchronizer. Read write operation directly not possible. You can perform read operations, but write operations synchronization not possible. Okay. So for that purpose, you have to use a hash map or vector. Vector hash map is a key and value pair. Vector you can use 1D array. Vector you can use 1D array. So directly this is not possible when you try to do so. When you try to do so, okay. So I will use same copy. So when I try to do conversion from result set object to the array list to perform parallel synchronizations, okay. So this is not possible, but we can do by using only read operations. We can perform directly only read, but write operation not possible. So directly not possible for in the array list. So we can add here. So I'm adding what? I'm making cross operations, or in call synchronization operations. Synchronizations operations. I hope you are clear. Clear? Because I want to send this result set object over the network, so I need to convert it to array list. But you can perform same by using read. You can perform by using read, but read write both not possible. Okay? Is it clear now? What is the index here? This is index will be 0. This index will be 1. This index will be 2. This index will be 3. And here you can add what? After last record. ALR. Right? After last record. Only we learned about this in JDBC before first record. And this is what? After last record. Okay, guys. So here also can add the indexing if you wish. Actually, okay, let me write this way. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Is it clear? Fine. So let me save this figure. Uh, result set to array list for synchronizations. So figure refer. Oh, fine. So we cannot send each record of result set to each element of array list because each object of result set contains multiple records multiple records, or you can call values, where each element of array list allows to hold only one object at a time. Okay, fine. So to solve this problem, to solve the above problem or above issue, keep each record of result set in user defined Java class object, and add that object to each element of array list. So the user defined Java class is called as value value object or data transfer object. It is also called as DTO. Okay, value object or data transfer object, VO object class. Next, the objects added to the elements of a collection framework. The objects added to the elements of collection framework data structure should be taken as serializable object in order to send the data structure over the networks. So how do I create now? I can create a class public. I can create my own class. So student bin. I need to implement this class by using implements java.io.serializable interface. And here you can write private data members, or you can call bin properties. Okay, like a private int number, private. What are the data members? What are the private data members of students? You can add here, like string name, private string address, and you can add here, right here next to write getters and setter methods, or get triple x getters, okay, and set triple x methods. Can you write, guys? Can you write? I'll write one sample. So public void set set number. So integer your number. So this dot number, assignment operator number. Okay. And similarly, I can write getter method for number, public integer, get number, and I can write here what return number, or you can write this dot number. Both works same way. If you write this dot number, works okay. If you don't write, internally it calls this dot number. Okay. Even though if you don't write this dot, internally your runtime environment will call this dot number. Remaining right remaining getter and setter methods for bean properties. Okay, so I'm making here dash dash dash. Okay, fine. So in this way I can be able to create my object as a serializable. I'll hold all the values in this object and I'll send this object over the network. Okay, clear? So how do I copy? Now I created the object of student bean. So means I created the class of a bean and implement this class by using serializable interface. Okay, fine. Now what is the data which is present in my result set? I'll copy into my serializable object of a student bean. How do I copy now? So let's write the logic. So logic to write or copy the records of result set object to array list object object. Now how do I able to do? Just see now. I'm creating array list object here. Array list al. Okay. Array list al new array list of, and this array list is present in a java.util package. Okay. Next, let me create result set object. Result set rs statement. Assume this is the statement. Otherwise, let me write fully. Statement, it may be from a simple statement, result set statement, sorry, simple statement, prepared statement, or callable statement. Okay, so this is a statement object, any one statement object, statement dot. So let me write the let me call the method execute query, and here is my query. Select SNO, S name, and S address from student. Right? This is my query. Fine. So while rs dot next of and here let me get the each records from result set object that is rs. So how do I get integer number assigned with the result set dot get int of, and I can get it 1. Next, similarly I can hold into name rs dot get string of 2. Next, string hold the address rs dot get string of 3. Okay, I got all the 3 values. I hold into local variables. Okay, now store these values into my bean object. Store each record into data transfer DTO, data transfer object, or value object. You can call value object. In my case, what do I have? Class object to value, that is in my case student bean, right? Fine. So let me create student bean SB. Okay, new student bean of. Now st dot set number. What do I set the number? Here I can call number. Can I call in this way? st dot set name. Look at here. Writer. Set name. So all the setter methods. So I can send this value now, number, name, address in this way. st dot, sorry, sb or st, sb student bin, sb set address, and you can pass here address. Now I can send this sb object over the network. I can send this sb object over the network. Okay. Now here add, next add data transfer object. I'm writing in short. Add data transfer object, or you can call value object, value object, value class object, data transfer class object, or value class object to where? To array list. To array list. Is it clear now? This is one record now. This is one record, one row. So one object I will be adding to array list now each time. So how do I add? Array list, already I created array list here. Okay. Al dot one method called, what is the name? Add. So SB. One record added now. One record added. Next, again it will iterate second record. Again it will iterate what? Second record, right? Second object will be added. Third record will be added. Understood now? Understood now? So that's what I told you. Directly this is not possible. So let me open this diagram. This is directly not possible. Okay. So for the purpose, I'm doing these operations. We'll try to add this object one by one into array list. Right? This is not possible. What I'll do, I will take internally now with the help of, I will take directly internally with the help of what? Array list. So Control C, Control V. Now what I'll do here. So what should I do with bin? Result set to bin or data transfer object to again array list. Okay. So I'll open this by using paint. Open with the paint, and I will edit now. So here I'll remove, deleted, this deleted. So how do I able to do now? Tell me. So I'll create an object here, student bin. This student bin contains what? This is the object of what? SB. First record, first record or not? Okay. SB1 you can call. And this SB1 contains what? So number assigned with what? 101. 101. Next name with what? Ganesha. Next what? Address what? Address is equal to Pune. Is it clear? Huh? Now I'll somewhat decrease the font. Okay, fine. I hope you are clear now. Clear, guys? So what I'll do in this case, where is my forward arrow? So I'll convert this object. Okay. I'll get this first record, convert into my serializable data transfer object, and this data transfer object will be added to where? My array list. Understood now, guys? Understood? Huh? Someone like this is second object. This will be the third object. This is one more student bin. This will be the fourth object. Clear? Huh? Clear, guys? So this is one more SB. I'm not adding the values. I'm not adding the values. You can add the values here. What this SB2 next SB contains? What this next SB contains? 102 Shankara Lakshmi Nagar. What this third contains? 103 Vithala Pandharpur. Right? What this fourth contains? 104 Mauli Tuljapur. Clear, guys? Clear? समजलं का? Okay, and here so number is equal to 102. Name, next term name is equal to name असा वाटतो माऊली